Eastenders spoilers for next week, Ravi and Priya's heated reunion, and Kojo ends up in police custody. One Ravi Gulati and Priya Nandrahat share an intense moment. Ravi offers to take Priya and the children shopping, but the plan is interrupted when Oki tells him the police have raided their hideout. He shifts the entire setup to Kojo's apartment, leaving Harry Mitchell deeply unsettled. Priya calls out Ravi for disappointing Avani, but their argument quickly turns romantic. Ravi later assures her he'll find a legal way to rebuild his life, and they agree to try again as a couple. However, money troubles push Ravi to break that promise and ramp up his drug operations. Before long, Kojo becomes tangled in dangerous situations because of Ravi's choices. Will Priya discover just how far Ravi is willing to go for cash? 2. George Knight lashes out as Kojo Asare gets taken away by police. On Kojo's birthday, Harry is told to keep him out of the flat all day. The Knights prepare celebratory drinks, and Kojo is thrilled that his brother is taking him out. But when George gets distracted, Kojo returns home to find Oki and his shady friends occupying the place. Oki hands Kojo a pill, claiming it will relax him. When George later finds Kojo in a bad condition and realizes he's on drugs, he rushes him to Phil's. Jack arrives soon after and, learning Kojo has taken drugs, insists he must arrest him. George blames Harry for the whole mess and digs for the truth, dragging Nicola and Gina into the drama. Ravi instructs Harry to bring Kojo back under their influence, so Harry wins Kojo's trust and vows to keep him safe. When George accuses Harry, Kojo stands by his friend, but has Harry completely crossed to the wrong side. And can George find out who's really pulling the strings? 3. Julie Bates and Phil Mitchell's tensions boil over. Nigel, Julie, and their 3 chickens return to Walford, and Phil finds it hard to adapt to the new arrangement. Julie takes charge of household decisions, irritating Phil by altering Nigel's schedule. Her chickens keep everyone up at night, sparking further disputes. Nigel feels the pressure as Phil and Julie bicker during his assessment, until their constant arguing explodes into a major confrontation. Shaken by Phil's outburst, Julie demands full honesty so they can align. Though they still disagree on Nigel's best interests, another issue arises when Nigel forgets to close the coop and Julie's cockerel escapes. The search leads Phil, Julie, and Lexi Pierce all over the place, until the bird turns up at Yolande Truman's hen party. Talk about an unexpected twist. 4. Nicola Mitchell faces a tough anniversary, with George Knight by her side. Nicola struggles with grief on the anniversary of her father's death, and Teddy Mitchell warns George to avoid her. But after sharing stories about their strained relationships with their dads, George and Nicola end up in another intimate embrace. Could their bond be growing stronger than either of them realized? 5. Jack Branning grows wary of tension between Oscar Branning and Howie Danes. Patrick and Yolande reveal their picks for Best Man, Maid of Honor, and Celebrant. But when Oscar, who recently attacked Patrick, is caught playing dominoes with him by Howie, tempers flare. Howie, who had blackmailed Oscar, loses patience, and when Oscar accepts an invite to the stag do, Howie tells him to stay away. Jack notices the friction and later questions Oscar about it. Oscar dodges the subject, and Howie brushes Jack off as well. Matters worsen when Howie corners Oscar in private. Will Jack uncover what they're hiding? EastEnders airs on Mondays, Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One.